Hello. You can see that today I have a guest.
Yeah.
The guest is my brother. Look at this gonna be nameless, but over the course of the video that we are going to do, I am almost sure that his name will probably be blotted out by me. Right?
Okay, we'll see.
No wala. Anyways, we are doing a video today which is of interest for me. And this is off the dome, right? No pre-recorded shit, nothing that I've even rehearsed before. This is off the dome. We are doing a Mount Rushmore of every position 21st century alone. So nothing you did pre-2000, pre-January 1st, 2000 counts. Nothing you did pre-January 1st, 2000 counts. So yeah. For Mount Rushmore, I'm sure people interpret it differently, but for me personally, before I allow him to go, Mount Rushmore is not the 4 best players to have played that position for me. Mount Rushmore is the 4 most iconic players to have played that position before. So things like redefining your position, things like maybe peak, things like all kind of stuff plays huge roles in Mount Rushmore. So I'm not saying the 4 best players to play, but more form of iconic players that will be on the Mount Rushmore. So I want to say the 4 players on the Mount Rushmore, that's my own criteria. What's your criteria for the Mount Rushmore?
Okay, so me, I take ability number 1.
Just
But that is just number 1 in the list of when you're sharing all the criteria. But the definition itself for me is who comes to your mind once you mention a role. And no, not in a bad way, in a good or more argumentative way. So some people split opinions down the middle, but they're still talked about. But if I talk about it in such a negative way, then you shouldn't really be in much more.
Like carry us now, for instance.
So like, if you are just talked about, the more talked about you are, I feel like that's it. But then that talked about, you have to actually merit the spot in the sense that you have to actually be the best of the best. So,
okay, is it important that we make your club support known, or that's not important? That's not important actually, because a lot of times, one thing with club support is that people now look at you through that lens.
Right?
So people don't actually take you as seriously as before. Anyways, let's dive into it because actually,
maybe please guess in the comments.
If you link towards one club, you can just guess.
No, only me, him too, because they miss you.
Anonymous indeed. Anyways, let's get into it. We're starting from back to front, so we are starting from goalkeepers. Mount Rushmore goalkeeper. I feel like in every Mount Rushmore there's a locking.
Yeah, never know there's a locking, obviously. But I feel like some positions just tell you who is supposed to be there. I feel like after we'll get there, after center meets, the second straightforward is goalkeeping.
Yeah, that means actually very simple. But yeah, goalkeeping is like very. Okay, let's see because we are thinking differently. For me, number 1, Neuer is locking. When we talk about redefining, when I was giving my criteria and I was talking about you like you said, when they think of this position, you are talking of this player.
Yeah.
Neuer is that.
Yeah.
He is arguably, I know that they are from Lashin here, that be Yashin, whatever it's been called, head out here. There are probably some, again, from the 21st century. The German keepers, the Italian keepers, Dinosaur, Godspeed to you, right? This is the best part I've seen in my lifetime. And I feel like that should move with. I feel like, who himself, probably except like Messi, that's like the second most like best keeper of the 21st century minimum. No, like nobody has nobody. I'm not even that he's just the best shot stopper. He is the best shot stopper. He is also the best ball playing super kid.
Guardiola, like, I feel like the person after Philip Lahm, the person that Guardiola like enjoyed the most, like really always like felt his impact was Neuer, because like
funny enough, Guardiola has always had this kind of keepers.
Actually,
Neuer is what Valdez was supposed to be but maxed. Because Valdez on the ball was actually very good.
Yeah, so like Neuer, I don't know. The thing about Neuer is just that like when during those years, right? So Neuer was like when I'm even lost for words because like he just felt like this guy is on the park. But sometimes you look at goalkeepers. I'm not one of them, but so I understand the sentiments. Look at goalkeepers, you just feel like you're playing that sport entirely. So it felt like Neuer was worthy to call a footballer.
That's actually good.
I felt like Neuer was worthy to call a footballer. So like it was sometimes you stay in midfield and just be chilling out.
Go and watch Algeria Germany in 2014 World Cup round of 16. Just go and watch it. Oh my god. Neuer 2014. Goodness gracious, man. Genuinely, a keeper should have won the Golden Ball tournament. Yeah, okay?
What tournament?
You don't know how it was.
Let's continue the next.
Obviously, let's not waste my goalkeepers. After Neuer, in my opinion, we're talking about, in my opinion, I'm on for Locking anyways. Buffon is... Talk about teenage sensation. Buffon was bought for 70 million in 2003. Not in 20... That number will still sound... 70 million is outrageous for a keeper in 2026.
Yes.
Buffon was bought for 70 million in 2002, 2003, one of those years.
Crazy.
And he lived up to that hype. He lived up to the hype. Buffon, in my opinion. Then, in my opinion, the third lock-in for me, is Courtois. It's not too soon. I swear to God. Courtois. What's it? 2001. Okay, make it sense actually. Courtois, for me, is the third lock-in. For me, Courtois is the third lock-in. I know you might disagree with that, but Courtois makes me sometimes want to go overboard with the glaze, man.
Who is the fourth person?
There are a lot of shouts for that fourth place. You have the Czechs, you have the Casillas, you have the...
Okay, so let's... Before we
No, that's my guess. Van der Sar, big guy.
Before you go...
All Black Peak was ink. Bro.
See. Now, my third login is Czech. I feel like that's not even supposed to be arguable. Courtois, fine, you can argue that. My own is... Yes, okay, you know what's Courtois? I feel like those four are locked in, fine. But what I want to say is that I still don't believe Courtois is not Czech. Because by my definition, who is more talked about, right? What? I don't feel it's Courtois, no. It's Czech.
For me, Casillas has a good shout.
Before we knew Neuer, in fact, before we knew Neuer,
Casillas, man. What I now talk about was Casillas and Buffon, man.
Keeper Czech. Everybody keeper Czech. But we didn't even know that his surname was his first name was
for him. So when he grew up in Nigeria,
yeah, keeper Czech. You know what they were saying? Casillas. Everybody was saying it, man. Everybody was saying it, man. Everybody was saying it. Keeper Czech. No, not calling it Casillas. It was keeper Czech. So like, Czech was very, 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 very influential. Let's say, okay,
Czech is the best keeper ever. I'm not
those days when I said knowing football, right? After, okay, Buffon. It was Czech, right? And then when if you usually watched if you knew Madrid and you say Casillas, it's like I'll say this, yes. Basic ball knowledge. Check, you will know check. The next level, not any crazy, not just before casual. The next level of ball knowledge was now okay, I know Casillas. In fact, you know what? You have to be a casual, not an enthusiastic football fan, a casual to know Casillas. But for you, just have to be a basic football fan for you to know keeper Czech. So like, icon and an icon. And then, yes, Courtois has moments, right?
Wait, are we discussing Courtois, Casillas? Okay, yeah, rounding them to the same position. Courtois, I feel like Courtois is a lot. I don't know what.
No, my argument said number one is Czech is more lucky than Courtois.
No!
Check is more of a lucky.
Courtois is the lucky.
Courtois is not the lucky.
Check is the one that we're going to have connection with Casillas. I feel like it's either or.
Don't.
It's either or.
It's not either or.
You're looking at the last years of Casillas.
Okay. Now I'll say this.
Let's say Casillas. But then check to his last years. If you look in Arsenal,
the reason now I cannot put Casillas in the level of those four, right? Overall, they are kind of
wait. Let me go
Casillas. I'll do this. In the way I see football, right? You would also agree there's good tier, there's all timer, and there's world class. Casillas is world class, very close to all time, right? But you see, the rest of those,
you are being incredibly dishonest. You are being incredibly dishonest.
Okay, there's an argument to be made that Casillas is an all-time. It's just an argument to be made.
It's an all-time. What do you mean?
When you look at all-time,
if you talk about two different MI generations, two different MI generations.
I don't care.
Casillas was to keep man.
I don't care.
That era that Casillas
moment. The only moment I can think of
Casillas' biggest moment
was World Cup.
So he's the only man.
The only one-on-one of Ruben one-on-one. That is only the crazy moment.
What was the only crazy moment?
That's my first argument. The second argument is Casillas is not a demon. It was just a world-class goalkeeper.
It's the height.
It's always operating at the high level.
It's the height.
It was disgraced in the class. But anyway, always at a high level. That's just Casillas. So, Pick Check was a demon. I'm sorry. All of you agree. Pick Check was a demon. Like, the definition of a demon in goal. Like, check. 15 goals, 6 goals in the season. Woof. Now,
what was that smart goals? But anyway, what was that actually?
Goals in the season.
No.
Goals in the season.
No, clean sheets in a row.
Clean sheets in a row now. United was a super power team for a very long time.
Wait. First of all, what is that like? 5.
Calm down.
He like,
let me finish my point, right? Courtois is the 2020's demon that we know of. Is the demon, right? You're like, okay, every game he's the one. Courtois is always
who kick check out. Who kick check out of Chelsea?
Always, I know that the two
who kick check out of Chelsea now.
Who kick check out of Chelsea? Chelsea. Kick check out of Chelsea.
Yes.
Kick check out. Yeah, kick check out of Chelsea.
Yes, now. So that was just like the ball, but they have to sell Chelsea to sell check to Arsenal or something, man.
And he was still balling Arsenal.
He was.
Balling Arsenal. So wait.
I'm not wasting time on that one.
Wait. Demons before he's a demon. No, he's a demon. Courtois is a demon. Courtois every single season is always consistently top 3 best players in Real Madrid. Now, Casillas was not the same, but you could say that defense in the team was the team then and the team now is not the same team. There's argument to me, but the team pre-Cristiano, right? Was arguably not as good as Courtois' best.
Hey now, Casillas was doing
the best players.
Casillas was doing that team was half decent. So that pre-Cristiano,
I'm sorry, right? Courtois, Casillas
was bad.
But I also feel like, and that's my first argument. The second argument is Check is more of a locking than Courtois. I'm sorry. Check is more remembered than Courtois. Maybe when Courtois retires, it's become more arguable. But
you know the funny thing? I have Check in my mouth, right? But I don't think that he's locking. You know, they are the undisputed guys.
I feel like Check belongs locking.
Yes!
Check is synonymous to, like I said, you have to be synonymous with your role. Stop now. Check is more synonymous to the role of goalkeeping now.
For me, the thing, Casillas and Check. Anybody, Messi, I'll pick Check. I pick Check. What is the conversation?
Yes or no? Yes or no? Who is more synonymous? Check is more synonymous to goalkeeping than Casillas.
No. Whose name will age better? Maybe not age better, but who is the more iconic name?
That's the more iconic name in football, man. Okay, please.
That is like the only one you want to see
that. So our goalkeepers are who? Neuer, Buffon, Courtois, Check, and Check. Courtois.
It doesn't matter. One ranking them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Mount Rushmore.
So centre backs.
Let's set it on right back too.
Right back, okay. Right back.
Or should we do CBs first?
I feel like the next pecking order is CBs. CBs? I'm talking about that used to pass because CBs are.
First of all, do we consider Maldini as CB or LB? That like the big.
No, let's call it. For this century, he played more of CB than LB. Century played more of CB than.
Then center back is fairly easy as well.
Yes, center back is very easy too.
You know what? No, it's not very easy. They are lock-ins. I love it. They are always lock-ins. Now let's start with lock-ins. Let's start with lock-ins. Maldini, Nesta.
Good. There was yes, of course. So there's another lock-in Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos is lock-in.
Ramos and another lock-in.
Ramos is lock-in actually. Then
Fourth spot.
that fourth spot is a strong spot. But let's talk about this thing, guys. Maldini is probably the most iconic name centre back to ever.
Yeah, exactly. Not probably synonymous.
He like again when you talk about when you think of this position, who do you think of? You think of Maldini.
Yes.
He was complete. Yeah. Bro, please, I'm begging you, watch Maldini tapes, man. I'm not highlight full games. Bro, you can pull up a Maldini game from 2008 and you'll be wow, he was 40.
Crazy.
This guy, the only reason why he went to CB was because he was already 35 as of like 2003 and he had 35-year-old, but no, he can't do it again, right? Went to CB and formed a partnership with Nest.
Bruh, there are very few players that have these things. Peak ability, peak ability in the game is when peak career, yes. Peak career, peak ability in the game, peak achievement, longevity. Yeah. So, like, it's crazy.
Please, when you talk about players that have those four locked in, apart from the big two of Messi, Ronaldo, you could make the argument that Maldini has the most locked in among the players.
Yes.
As well as the 21st century. Yeah. He has some of the most flawless resume you can see. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's so hard to.
And so crazy, like, because, like, you were talking about 2000 onward, right? On goals. That's going to be his worst time.
Important goals.
It's called the opener in the Champions League final. We're talking about time, this 2000s, Maldini was from like 33 down. In 2002. There were no 3 centre backs there than him. What am I saying 3? What am I saying 3? Except from his partner. That is for me, the best CB of 21st century. There was no other centre back than him. Speaking of his partner, let's go to the next question next time. Again, I beg you, watch tips, man. Footballer.eu, please go and watch tips. If you are not old enough to watch them live, go and watch tips. Nesta is the best CB of 21st century, and I don't think it's an argument, especially among football purists. Maybe the newer heads don't know who Nesta is, well.
We want, like, this is who every club wants. Let's, like, that's what.
That's your prototype
That's
CV.
what Fofana is supposed to be, but hey.
No, like, even if cool. Anyways, that's your prototype CV, Nesta. It's complete. Yeah. On the ball, off the ball, positioning, tackling.
Yeah. Crazy.
The looks, key as well.
Yeah,
the aura look. Then you guys are not we're not like height demons as well.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I was surprised to see when I saw Maldini's height. Surprised.
It was quite short. Not short, but it was just 6'0".
Maldini will always look like one of the tallest footballers ever.
When it comes to aura, I don't think there's a footballer that has more aura than Maldini.
Yeah.
Looks wise. Henry was standing when some Maldini was like, yeah, Prev, Maldini! Okay, let's not talk about Maldini.
You know, speaking of height, third person, Ramos. Ramos is not tall.
It's true, like we've not talked about height so far with CBC. He's like Maldini height as well. Area though. He can build the rest of them.
Yeah.
Now. We're not talking about best Mount Rushmore, talking about synonymous positions of the post-Maldini era. That is Ramos.
Yeah.
Again, this is our ability, because I believe that so maybe the best CB, but it's the most iconic CB of the 2010s.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. This, I'm talking about 2 positions. This guy played RB to best in the world levels before transferring to CB.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Anyways. Then the last question for me is, in my opinion, is one direction.
Okay, now this question is very, very.
This is where conversion will be hard.
Yeah, conversion will be hard. Yes.
Your JTs, your
Dennis, your
Vietnam,
Silva,
Thiago Silva.
You see the issue now. The issues. You have to go. You have to of course.
See, being considered the best in the world at some point is very important.
Yeah, it's like Thiago Silva had that locked in.
Thiago Silva was the best centre-back. Genuinely, from like 2010 to like 2014.
Man, like
There was no conversation about who is the best centre-back in the world.
in PSG, right?
In Milan.
I remember when I was a centre back in, I think, primary school, secondary school, like that guy was my hero, just so like
He was zero actually.
Thiago Silva, of course. Cause like when you hear centre back, that was Thiago Silva, and then the longevity even like he just
Again.
had transferred in January. I don't know why he's still playing football. But anyway, like
He came to Chelsea and did it in the Prem. I was so scared when he came to Chelsea because he was like 36 when he came to Chelsea, and I'm thinking that knowing how Prem tag work, right? They will judge this guy with what he did in the Prem even if 36. Come on, bully the Prem, man. Come on, bully the Prem, man.
like he was
Nasty nigga.
before he left Chelsea, right? He felt like okay, Chelsea had something at the back that okay, even in tough moments.
They are washed now, yeah.
But
So washed.
like as he left, there's been no organization at the back, and it just shows the impact the player has on the team. But then you have to let's talk about Van Dijk. Van Dijk, right? People will not say it now because there's a lot of disrespect, a lot of they don't want to accept. They don't want to accept.
This might feel like a glazed session. It should be because we're talking about Mount
I just feel like people don't like to accept things sometimes when they see it in their face.
yeah.
And Van Dijk is one of the biggest victims of that.
His career age good. People whose career age, bro.
Yes, like
His CV will age, boy. Oh my god. That guy's career age.
real because his stability. Like his stability. Yeah, he has a lot of moments.
No, he's not good.
No, just like no.
Again, it feels like that. You know that defense is that one. Oh, keep it well, like the mistakes are highlighted.
Yeah,
Right?
it
So
feels like
if you watch tapes of defenders, you will see them. You will see them not eat right.
people want to pick on him a lot.
No, because he was that for bro. People were talking about dribbling a defender. Have you? There's only one other player that people were talking about. They're talking about Pram Van Dijk that will get to in the modern era. But I've not seen a CB talked about like Van Dijk. People were making a case, legit case, and also the tightest Ballon d'Or this thing ever, with the best player of the 21st century, man. People had a legitimate case that he should have won the award over the best. That we did, man.
Then John Terry.
But that we did, man. JT as well has it. That Chelsea defense was talking about check earlier. It's like inevitable. That defense that Chelsea had without JT, man. Can't believe how to go this hands, man. But yeah, like without JT.
No, see, I this would be controversial, but I just feel like Van Dijk should be number 4. But you could make the case with this one. This one is not locked in, right?
It's not locked in,
Not locked in, but Van Dijk is very iconic, and I feel like when he retires, it will look like it's supposed to be locked in. So,
yeah, like again, his career ain't better than most of these guys.
yeah. And then,
Funny enough, I feel like Thiago Silva have a better Mount Rushmore case than this.
JT has Premier.
So he had, but like pure is no man.
As iconic as JT because Premier.
But no one was talking about him.
Ferdinand.
Why is
Yeah, it's good.
why is so much is good? You say it's good like it's like Ricardo Cavalli or something.
It's also
man.
stability, right? Stability, yeah. I see, no,
I'm peak level, man.
see, center back is so
Speaking of peaks, as well, Vidic.
Ooh, really true.
Premier Player of the Year twice. He won it when Cristiano was in the league.
The one on the one is not about to PK. PK is
fifth. PK is fifth.
PK would have been there.
PK is fifth.
But I just feel like
PK is fifth. For everything that Foundation stands for.
Yeah.
For everything that Foundation stands for. PK is fifth.
fine. That's true.
Revolutionized ball playing CB. Probably the best ball playing CB of the first. No, probably. He's the best playing ball playing CB of the first.
You see PK in the ball. As I know, as a Barcelona fan, you'll be like, why you are you doing here? But you like, you're not saying you try, like, Wow. This guy,
Man, is it?
you need to read before and watch those clips. Go like, why is you are in a classical? Why are you in the
BK for this team.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
We can always most time on these talentless
Yeah.
positions.
So our CVs are Maldini, Nesta, Ramos, and Van Dijk.
Okay.
Now, right back,
Ooh, I feel like they are low.
Cafu has to be there. Daniel Alves has to be there.
Sorry, two lock-ins.
So who else?
Lam is a lock.
Lam
It's
yeah.
kind of a,
Yeah. No, like again, ability wise, yes. Not only for iconic ability.
yes.
I'm forgetting some people.
Funny enough, no, Lam is not a lock-in. It might not be a lock-in, but Trent is a lock-in for me.
I was going to say Trent.
Trent is a lock-in for me.
Trent, because like when you think about like icon. See,
How old is Trent now?
Trent is about, I think,
26.
no.
He's like 1999 boy now with the Mbappe, man.
Trent looks like he's in his 30s or something.
Because of his boy. I was going to make the point. You know that minutes wise, Trent have played minutes of a
27.
what year?
Like
What year was he?
98.
You see? Trent has played like 30 kids or something like that. He has played minutes of like a 34-year-old or something. Yes. I saw a graph of Trent has played the minutes of a 34-year-old. This guy was booming up and down that Liverpool flank for like 7 years. Talking about iconic, talking about Mount Rushmore, talking about all this kind of stuff. Trent fits in perfectly. He revolutionized his position. Like, talk about revolutionize. Nobody can be like him. Like, where do you want to see a playmaker from right back? Like, all the other right back was talking about from their crossing ability, from bombing up and down, for maybe defensive solidity, for their crosses, for their fullback play, right? Trent is different.
I'm thinking of right backs and thinking of icons, Michael.
Peak. Probably the best pick of any right back, man. Probably the best pick of any right back. Maicon, while looking at Carvajal, trophy hype, right? It has to be included. Trophy hype.
Carvajal.
He doesn't get it, but like he pushes it. He finished fourth in Ballon d'Or.
He pushes to see there are players that push past.
I don't know if those guys finished fourth in Ballon d'Or.
There are players that push past their ability in rankings. There are players. And Carvajal is one of them. So those players.
So talk about iconic Cafu. Just again, similar to Maldini, he had those 7 years post 20 but plus 2000. Yeah, he was in his 30s at that point as well.
Yeah.
He won the league with Roma in 2001.
Wait, let me see.
Wait a minute,
I just feel like someone you are missing.
Walker.
Kyle Walker. He didn't end well, that's it. He didn't end well. He didn't see.
You know that Walker was like the best right back. Yeah, it doesn't end. Again, that was like criteria of you have to be considered the best in at some point. Walker was that. But could it be? Is it that it was best because it was so good, or like it was just
the efficiency of fullbacks?
True, but his peak was crazy. Like, talk about fullback that striker wingers want to go against. I don't think they do fullbacks like that. Like fullback are usually like wingers can take them
and like
defensively. Talk about defensively, he was fine. He was carried by the pace because I don't think IQ was that high. But again, the wingers didn't want to play against him.
Yeah, and it was also stability. You just want place at the back, back. Right, as long as you're not an attacker, you
just need don't cross. Just don't cross. Don't shoot. So what our working is? I feel like fullback
Cafu. Who was the second person mentioned? Daniel Alves.
Mike Lockins.
That one is a winger. For me, he's a winger.
It's like 30 minutes.
Okay. So I think
for our
Cafu, Daniel Alves. What's the third?
Cafu, Daniel Alves. We have Trent, and we have Lam.
Okay.
Left back. This is actually quite simple.
We have Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, Marcelo.
Oh,
Marcelo was peak. Marcelo was peak, man.
Marcelo was peak.
Was peak.
But first, Roberto Carlos, I mean, if you grew up as a child playing with 11, I'm sorry, or FIFA, probably FIFA 11, FIFA 10, or probably FIFA 6, I'm not going to FIFA 6. You played with 11, right? You are, Roberto Carlos, everybody, just the name of Roberto Carlos, right, is iconic free kicks. Like, oh my goodness, man. Pace, ability on the ball,
Off the ball.
too. But then, Marcelo, right? Ooh, man, no fullback has ever been called.
That guy was on the ball is the best fullback ever.
Should be.
Then
And the thing about Marcelo is, like, as when you talk about ball playing fullbacks, what you are imagining is someone that can run and someone that can, pass, attacking fullback. Not attacking fullback was actually a creative.
it was crazy.
Fullback. Kind of like,
3 pieces now without it.
yeah, I don't like Cancelo on steroids, right?
This is not like Cancelo. That is peak was good.
Stop it.
Actually, call it the third guy. Actually, call it the third guy for the best English Premier League fullback ever.
Yeah.
Locked in position in English.
Like, and the thing about fullbacks is just that, like, I feel like the most admirable trait with fullbacks is just space eating. Like,
Ashiko was that with steroids.
oh my goodness, like, just eat space, just, he's there. That plays about ability, of course, and that's always between one thing, right? But like, the fact that just, okay, attacking wise, he's covering that space. The place where he's covering that space. Like, that brings us, like, he's kind of similar. Someone that's similar to him in today's games, Mendes. And like,
When he retires, it's going to be a lucky.
by the way, yeah, when he retires, we're going to be lucky. Like, oh my goodness.
That's the most complete fullback I've seen in my life.
Yeah. Mendes.
Complete is not best though.
For you, like, defensively, attacking wise, playing the ball to the middle, playing the ball from the wing, completely Mendes. But then actually cool was just, like, it was it for a very, very long time.
Robertson was good.
Robertson, yeah, well,
Again, talk about best players in the world. He was the best fullback in the world for the world.
John Alba, David Alaba, George Alba, oof, like, Tenemet and George Alba, oof, three of our fullback things. Goodness gracious.
He was an outlet for Messi.
Yeah, like, those Messi, Alba! So, like, reality comedy, right? So, like, Alba was just,
That
yeah, then Alaba, oof. Alaba is like this kind of, like,
complete package.
Package as a footballer.
As a footballer, like, forget that was as a
Figure out
spamming free kicks.
as a footballer, complete package.
So let's just talk. Again, fullbacks are not that interesting.
So who are the left backs?
Marcelo,
Roberto Carlos, Ashley Cole, always locked in. And then the first person could be,
I think it's between Alaba, Robertson. Robertson.
I'm on Rushmore.
Who's my iconic? Alaba, it seems like it was in for Austria, was not. So I'm gonna give Alaba.
Yeah.
DM! There's one looking for me.
Ooh,
I don't know who's looking in, but there's one looking for me.
which is
Rodri.
Busquets. That's what Busquets answer. Like, we'll get to the Rodri part, I'm also a big Rodri fan.
Busquets was a very good player as well.
But no, so very good. Messi was very good. Don't say he was a very good player.
He was a very good player, actually.
Sorry.
He was a very good player.
Yeah, right. Don't say he was a very good player. That's insulting. But you cannot, like, yeah, that's so.
Don't put it up, put it in the middle.
How's that way? Anyway, Busquets is arguably the greatest game of all time. You have to be the most locked in, right?
Rodri has the greatest peak.
He does not.
He does what? He does.
Greatest.
Good. Busquets
Not the best. Not the best. Can run do this build. Why are you talking like
defense strength.
Sorry, please, don't all subscribe from Busquets or from full time. What is in here, please? He's just sparking. But Busquets, right? As peak as a DM was better than his peak is better.
No, Rodri's peak was better, man.
It was greater.
Rodri was running games, man. Busquets was not running games. What are we doing?
Running games.
Running. Javi was running games.
Done that.
Javi was running games. Javi was one of running the games. 6 and 8 together. That was Busquets. That was Rodri. Rodri was running games, man. Rodri is. I have never seen a DM as talked about as Rodri, man.
I'm Rodri fan, so some of these things are saying it's going to give Rodri a little bad light. Busquets,
But Busquets never considered the best player in the world.
so we want to have Busquets era now. Busquets era now. You hear yourself. Busquets era now. So if Busquets play today, you will not win Ballon d'Or.
You won't.
You won't.
Like Rodri influences games more now. What are we saying?
Games more.
Rodri has more influence on victory.
What did Cruyff say? What did Cruyff say? He said what? Watch the game and you won't see Busquets. Watch Busquets.
You see the game.
And then you see the game.
Yeah.
Right? So like, you know, at first phase, nobody ever beats Busquets first phase. You know, middle of the park, just come by like, he was Pep. It was Pep's system.
Rodri's consistent.
Like, Rodri was Big Pep. Big Pep. What is Big Pep? What is Big Pep? Big Pep. What is Big Pep? What's Big Pep? Big Baka. Stop it now. You guys, you were the DM. You were the DM of the best ever club team, more. Right? And then you were not just a filler.
Abidal was the left back. Why is no now?
Abidal.
Abidal was left back.
Busquets, Abidal.
Abidal was left back. That was like
So like, Busquets is the best
thing.
defensive midfielder.
Of this video. So you have stop tapping that thing.
Busquets is the best defending midfielder of all time. Cannot tell me his peak, Rodri's peak is, if it's not going to
For me, for all the Rushmore stands for, Rodri is locked in best player.
For that promotion, no, Busquets. You can't be the most talk about DM ever and then you not be the most.
It's Rodri. It's Rodri, the most known team of all time. No! Busquets can just
You're the one that said that Ballon d'Or, you should not really take Ballon d'Or too high. Stop it now.
That's like the.
Stop it. Stop this thing, I beg. Stop this thing. Busquets, Rodri does influence games more.
Passing,
You've seen
the chance creation.
and that's
big goals.
talking about
Iconic moment.
I say, damn, you're so silent, right? For it to just be a ground eater, it doesn't make sense. Like a DMC.
By the way, I'm a Busquets fan. Busquets fan just saying Busquets was aesthetically pleasing. Like
Just call Busquets very.
he was
Busquets very good. Sorry,
he was best DM of the 21st century.
So Sergio Busquets, right? Just talking about like first phase, evading press. Nobody evades press like Busquets.
Nobody.
Evades press like Busquets. But I don't want his
Midfielding, passing,
everything.
drink passing, especially.
Like just
Metronome.
tap. I feel like because of Busquets that we started having DMs and then like went to centre backs having the most passes in the game. Just because of Busquets.
Busquets was such a metronome. So Rodri was Busquets as well. Try to locked in my opinion.
Yeah.
We have Makelele,
synonymous to the name, not Michelle. Synonymous to the name. So the in Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
And then, so who is the fourth? I feel like this is not
the fourth is where we're gonna have a conversation. You want to count Kante as a DM, they probably get him, but I won't count Kante as a DM.
I don't like people like that.
Casemiro was a very good shout. I have it blocking in my mind, but Casemiro was a very good shout.
There's no like, I feel like there will be somebody who
Pirlo is the fourth one.
Pirlo, yes.
Yeah.
Now, Pirlo, I don't know.
He's the best DLP.
Some people don't want to accept that there are different kinds of DMs. I had that in school. It's my roommate.
Capso was his DM.
Right.
That was like all those, people that say,
what is his own like,
obviously, yeah. Pirlo had to have an athletic person.
But like, you know what a DM is? It means that you're the closest midfielder to the defense. Right? The closest midfielder to the defense.
Pirlo's Euro 2012.
And like, okay, for instance,
World Cup 2000.
for instance now, PSG of today, they are the team perhaps with the where you cannot defend any of their defensive position. But if you ever wanted to set up the game in FIFA, right, who would be the closest to the defense?
Vitinha.
Vitinha. We like, I know you are really? Would you have the awareness in
I'm putting my R's right since.
Exactly. So like, apparently it was even more than that, but like it was just.
I talk about Metronome. I talk about DLP. He's the best DLP ever.
Pilo, man. Pilo. Like,
He's the best deep line playmaker ever. Pelo. And the aesthetic as well, peak. I feel like those are the four locked in my opinion.
Oh my goodness. Pelo.
Free kicks. Passing. Among all these guys, he's the best.
If you go to
Among all these guys, he's the best passer.
yeah, I want like the best person, obviously.
Best creator as well among all these guys.
Yeah.
But this fiction is insane as well.
Talk about like, when you talk about the best passers of all time, there are different kinds of passes, right? Because KDB gets there because of his own creative passes, right? Then the passer in the middle of the park, right? And then he's passing from deep.
Deep line.
Pele is good level.
The best DLP ever.
Good level.
You see, you have your Vieiras, you have your Kings, Prim.
Yeah.
Especially Vieira was complete.
Then we follow needs.
Center means
the most straightforward.
You have any rappers? Let's talk about let's mention honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions, right?
Fabregas was a good dude.
Fabregas, who can say
Alcantara was a good dude.
Alcantara was a good dude.
Yeah, as well, some guys. Cool. Pogba was a good dude. I'm missing somebody. Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard. They were all good dudes. Yes, no, they were all same.
Yeah.
Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard. The English guys. They're good dudes now. Lampard.
Lampard more like 10.
He's not a 10. He's a CM.
Stop it, man. If you are playing a game, you want him to be an EM.
Because he's all better offensively.
Like,
Bruno has said, he's not penalties as well. So.
I'm saying he drops that offensively. I feel like that doesn't really just drop offensively.
Lampard is not
if he's down, then you have like a kind of.
Gerrard is probably like the most known the Mount Rushmore type ability. No achievements, bro.
So you believe Gerrard
was a good dude.
Better player than Lampard.
I'm not that's a much of that video. Who again was very, very good CM wise. A lot of guys that are missing, but CM is probably the most stacked position as well.
But anyway, and it's the most stacked, but at the same time, it's not the most stacked, like I think it. But at the same time, it is the most, straightforward. Xavi, Iniesta, Kroos, Modric.
We have to spend more time.
Let's go to the perhaps the most difficult position to have.
I feel like striker is
striker. You get there, you find out it's not the most difficult. You have the most things, but not the most difficult. So comes.
We witnessed the death of the 10 into the first century. Unfortunately, we did. 4-3-3s killed it. 4-2-3-1s helped it. 40.
So before we start, are we counting Messi as a 10?
No.
Messi, 2019 was not
it wasn't a 10. He never started as a 10. Messi was not starting games as 10.
Messi was now.
Inside forward.
From that years, yes, now from.
So who was on the right winger? Who was on the right winger? They not right winger. He was Messi not starting out of.
Dembele.
He was on the left.
He only played right a lot.
No, when Messi left.
Dembele.
Messi was not starting games at. Don't really start I don't know ball now. Messi was not a 10. He was never been considered as a number 10 in the entire career.
Stop now. Messi Argentina, Messi PSG, Messi Inter, Messi like now.
So you're right.
Now Messi is pure 10.
No.
Is it now? Messi is pure 10 now.
Messi was the right winger now.
Messi is pure 10 now. Messi is pure 10 now. Messi is pure. I'm serious. Messi is barely pure 10 now. Messi is now, right now. Messi is pure 10. He's not even doing any from the right skin.
Continue while I check for it. Let me see if it's stacked now then. Let me put. This guy probably has the best stats. I want to tell you that this is the best profile ever. He was a 10. So he played attacking midfield 2 times in his entire career. What are you telling me? What's happening? That's calm now.
No, SS. Why you call it SS?
And now that was the
SS.
SS was like that ending of pep time. No, okay,
you know what? Maybe we should separate SS.
Should we have SS in this thing?
Yes.
I don't think there are that enough good SS to have an SS position. Okay, let's have SS.
Yeah, those are players.
Let's have SS.
But anyway, let's go to Cam now. I feel like there are the locked in ones. Zidane. Okay, are we taking Ronaldo as 10? Should Ronaldo as 10 now?
Yes, no.
Yeah.
This is what Ronaldinho.
This one Ronaldinho had the most locked.
I said Cam is locked in.
Zizou, Ronaldinho, Kevin De Bruyne,
and Kaka. Okay, Kaka is where you can have the conversation. Zidane. Unbelievable footballer.
Zidane,
unbelievable.
Yeah, I have my Zidane 1 year half and it's not argument here.
Ronaldinho,
then KDB. Oof. You got to suspect KDB out there, you know yourself, but KDB. I say calm, right? Oof, just like calm in about 10 and all this crazy.
The last place is where it's this thing because you have the Ozils of this world, you have the Da Silvas, you have the Matas, you have the again where you get to the position like genuinely we did to this.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people that 8-10.
Requirements. You had your Aymars, you have your you're gonna do Bruno fine, Bruno's Isco. Isco. You have your like you want to talk about
Mount Rushmore. Okay, well, the things are scarce, so you need to understand.
Exactly like the position
Mount Rushmore presents of any rule.
It's not there. I feel like all the things I'm doing in Kaka is still so there.
For now,
if we're including SS, that will be more difficult, but Kaka be this guys, man. Who can you take out there, Kaka? I feel like that's the one position that is debatable, but Ozil at his peak was as good as to be on this list, but I don't think it's like iconic and doing this.
Iconic. It's really iconic.
It's not most of the position.
He
is. You can argue that it's most knowledgeable position than Ronaldinho. Because I never played him on the left a lot. Kaka was like center, like he was in the center.
Yeah.
Not was like left 10, like me.
Yeah, okay, fine. I feel like that's yeah.
Then let's do SS.
SS.
Funny enough, SS is more conversion than 10s.
Wait. SS, I will come to myself as SS now. I don't like those putting myself as right wing.
Yeah, you call myself as SS.
Just like Ronaldo too, will be a very different conversation because where do you put Ronaldo?
You can't put him on SS, he doesn't have. His kind of player is not that. I don't like.
But then putting him as CF.
That like a limits what he has done.
He limits what he has done, and then it also like takes some from the league.
Also, we look forward. That's when the Mbappe's are because again Mbappe is against the same issue. Like, where do you rank him?
Yeah.
He's on. He's ranking. He's on, but like, do you rank him as a forward?
Anyway.
Do you rank him as a forward or do you rank him as a winger? As a striker? So should we create forward?
Yeah, let's create forward, and then SS should part of the forward. So let's not create a separate one for SS. Just forward.
Okay, then some players will be on Rushmore. Yeah. When we are discussing SS, just like a discussion, your Dybalas, your Griezmanns, your Totis, your Del Pieros, just like SS.
Totti should be in our front of anything.
He's going to be on the forward list. I don't think
he should be in our front of anything.
But he's not my winger.
That one I was also saying when that number 10 thing again, because at some point in PSG he was just in number 10.
They were running, you can see nothing on this right?
Oh my goodness. Neymar
is not a 10. It's not Messi, I feel like she be before.
No, Neymar is more.
He's a forward.
We played more.
He's a forward.
PSG.
He's a forward.
We should put Neymar in forward. But then, okay.
We're removing a lot of wingers from this thing. Anyways, let's go. So we'll have Because if I'm putting them out forward, then your Totis and your Del Pieros and your Dybalas and your Griezmann.
You know Ronaldo is going to be in forward. Messi is being forward.
Yes, what?
Okay, good.
We're creating a position because of him.
Well, that means a lot of players now miss as a forward. But you know what?
Anyway, this is my first one now.
You know all has to be man.
Exactly. So let's do forward.
Forward, Messi, Ronaldo.
So forward.
Messi, Ronaldo.
Messi and Ronaldo are like locked in.
Messi, Ronaldo. But you cannot measure football. We're not called football, I'm not calling Neymar.
Neymar is locked in. I feel like this is like the most locked in and Mbappe from me.
Mbappe.
Yes. So Mbappe. Yes.
So that was like Totti house.
We have to, man. If you have brought SS, I would have put Totti, Del Piero, Griezmann, but I feel like the four best SS of the 21st century.
No, let's put that SS forward. Let's put the SS there too. Those four, yeah, SS. Yeah, you have to match of something.
So SS, you have your Tottis, Del Pieros, your Dybala, Griezmann are like the two best SS from the last like 10 years. Ooh. Your Dennis Beckhams. Ooh. Who again?
England, a lot of SS.
Yeah, but at that level.
Yeah, at that level.
Ooh. Beckham has to be there, so after they move one person.
Doesn't with Dybala.
Or Griezmann.
Who can I remove this one?
Who was better than Griezmann?
Like, Mount Rushmore. And who was better in ability in the game. Okay. But like peak run.
Yeah, Griezmann was like podium, so yes. So Griezmann. So my first one of SS. That's not my SS, man. Wingers are where the big conversion is. My first one of SS for me is Del Piero, Totti, Beckham, and Griezmann. So
forwards, Messi,
Ronaldo, Neymar, Mbappe. Please name me someone other than Mbappe for that. No.
Just a forward.
All round forward that qualifying so you don't know where to rank them being that striker 10, whatever their ability says. Again, you have to count G as well. Like those are the four most effective players from someone that might come up later. But there are 5 most effective players of the 21st century. 4 of them are in this forward team.
Nothing about winning Champions League.
Guy, you can poke holes in those guys' career, especially other players. I feel like you're looking at you more than this thing. All this is not supposed to matter. Ronaldo have like 2 league titles in his career with 1 Champions League, 1 World Cup, and that's enough for him. It's that same thing. So like, we're going to look at.
Yeah, but it's worth mentioning when it's talked about. Some of these players, what does the
World Cup trumps like it's what for me. Mbappe is World Cup legacy. Wait, is Mbappe an all time? Is Mbappe an all time man? If he retires today, he's an all time man.
Retires today.
What are you thinking about it?
Retires today. Yes, at one time.
Who's on retires today? He's above world class, is he not?
Yeah, yes.
It's an all time man, exactly. So what conversation with him and Mount Rushmore for me? There's nobody in team of 2023.
No, but you know the thing about Mbappe, like you said that we can put goals on all of these guys' career. The problem with Mbappe's goal is that if imagine Mbappe retires without winning Champions League.
Mbappe is still top 30 player ever.
I'm thinking about like his abilities. I'm thinking about like
career-wise,
people's eyes.
So in Neymar and Mbappe, wait, in Neymar and Mbappe, whose career can you poke holes in more?
I poke holes in more.
Yes.
I don't know, honestly.
And Neymar is looking for you.
No, but I'm thinking about like, the way people see Mbappe now, I feel like, he has not lived up with the hype because he has not won Champions League.
And that's because people are doing something that they were doing to Neymar, but this is
fine. Mbappe, I reserve that for me. I feel like for somebody else.
Okay, but going back to have you ever been known as the best player in the world criteria? Has Mbappe ever been known as the best player in the world?
Don't doubt for Neymar, I'm sure to go. Don't ever doubt for Neymar. Don't ever doubt for Neymar.
He was never known as the best player in the world.
Ever. If Mbappe played in that era, you would have never been known. Stop it.
I'm not arguing Mbappe or Neymar here. Those arguments. So let's be on the list. I don't know. Like, okay, you come up with one name as to why. You come up with one name as to why.
The judge where I was the best player in the world.
Yes, it was.
Exactly.
What are you doing here?
Toby was messing what they are boy. Some players were never busy like what we do. It doesn't mean to do it and then.
If you ask footballers to rank strikers, you rank very high. I'm not saying that you do after you rank very high among footballers.
Good.
Like footballers rating. Like what is your favorite player?
That footballers rating team is double-edged sword for me. You need to watch ball. People need to watch ball. Anyway, right wingers now. No.
So wait, forward. Mbappe is there, right? 'Cause I don't know why.
Yeah, but I'm going to stay this categorically. I only mentioned Mbappe because I've known somebody else has not come to my mind.
So wingers, right or left? Right? Should we start from?
Let's start with right.
Ooh,
We have the Iron Robbins. We have Gareth Bales.
Salah.
You have the whoa. Speaking of pens, Hazard.
This is sad. It's sad, man. I feel like Hazard fits in the winger more than this guy.
Left wing, fine.
It was never a thing. Okay, like this guy, we never tens, man. What are you talking about? Hazard, Neymar, Messi? They were never tens.
So I just feel like Beckham is very, very iconic. So like I feel like
His name is not.
this right midfielders and left midfielders do super a lot, but at the same time maybe we should just
I think I should have one spot for them. If need be.
So okay, that means you have Salah, Bale and Ruben, and then the right midfielder I feel like should be Figo rather than Beckham. Because like
He was a better player.
yeah, exactly. So I just Figo like if you are in a team, right? And Figo is who would you rather defend against?
Also, Figo was closer to the traditional winger
Yeah.
than the traditional winger had them, right? Closer to the modern winger than Beckham was.
Like, oh my goodness, just too.
But I feel like Beckham will play the best at DM in modern football. DLP, yeah.
DM is fast now. The game is fast now.
So you'll be like how can you be like Trent actually? You'll be like
Yeah. So okay. So now, yeah, that's our four. Then left wing.
Ooh. By the way, honorable mention for right wing. Lamine.
Okay. You definitely be the number one when you retire.
Yes. Definitely.
You definitely be the number
But
one.
you record this 3 years from now.
Yeah.
That whole pity gimmick for somebody's going. Lamine is lapping somebody. Lamine is going to lap somebody that will last in the next like 4 years.
Yeah.
Somebody's gone.
Yeah. So left wing.
You know what? Because iconic, you couldn't make it kiss for Lamine or right.
No, it's only have 2 seasons, right?
Apart from Messi, who would not consider a right winger, who has been the closest to being considered the best player of the world apart from Figo?
The thing is just like if 2 years, I can't use 2 years.
Yeah, now I'm listening.
Hell of it, 2 years, but I still can't use 2 years. But
Yeah.
if something happens in this World Cup, then yeah.
Man, he's work of this one. If I'm going, never leaving this list.
Okay, so left wing, we have
We've removed the Ronaldo, Neymar, blah, blah, as well. So, obviously, who is the locking?
left wing has not come to
This
mind.
might be unpopular. I feel like Vinicius is the locking.
Vinicius, stop it.
Vinicius is locking. I swear, Vinicius is locking. Yes!
No.
Yes!
Stop it. Yeah, I'm very, very sure I'm missing people.
Wait.
Yeah, let's look at
Wait.
Let's look at Madrid. Okay, Ronaldo was occupying the position. There's no Madrid. We have to compete with that. Let's
How they have to think about it?
Barcelona. Messi was Neymar was iconic, so we cannot put
Pedro Villa.
Okay, Villa left wing.
Right wing. Messi.
Left wing. Pedro. Yeah. But wait.
Is he the
I always see. I feel like
is he the very young?
yeah.
Is he? Yeah, that's another person in the Mount Rushmore, but I feel like he's more. Two of them are locked in anyway.
Ribery, yes. Who is locked in?
Vinicius is locked in. What?
Vinicius is locked in.
There are not 3 better left wingers.
James gone.
Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar.
James gone.
Sorry, moving Ronaldo, Neymar from the left. There are no 3 better left wingers for century than Vinicius.
Wait, Hazard.
Oh yeah.
Who else?
Mention.
Wait.
It's better than this guy will cool. Mention.
Bayern, Bayern is there.
Yeah, no.
Neymar is there. Neymar is there. Chelsea. Let me see. Chelsea.
He's mentioned Hazard just now.
Okay, Hazard is there. Hazard is there.
Gianfranco Zola.
Fine.
Nani want to mention.
I don't know.
Anderson.
Stop it now.
Manny actually a good shot.
Oh, hey, Manny.
Yes, it's a good shot. I feel like he'll be on the list, but
Let's see. Wait.
I'm not remember all of them.
We are forgetting people. Why are we not talking about City players a lot in this
They
conversation?
never came up, actually.
Was people? No, I know why.
Okay,
People can Rodri.
Somebody
It's
will
very
come-
hard to start
somebody will
with.
come up with striker.
Very hard to start.
Somebody will come up with striker.
Because they're also good.
But yeah.
Okay. Like, so it's very hard to
And not who we are thinking. It's not who we are thinking.
Okay, so let me see. What's now really left winger?
No, Sterling.
Sterling.
Sterling. He picked hard on most of these guys. Sterling picked hard on most of these guys. What are you telling me?
Okay. Let me see. Let's go to the fourth one.
Sterling was competing with Messi in GA in that season.
Stop saying that Messi to you used to arrive like saying he did one crazy thing.
Yes, now. Him and Messi had the most GA that season.
Stelu. 25-15, no Messi per man. 40G. And literally what per man did.
Yeah, now, but the issue was that this and this came around like in the same calendar year, actually.
Okay, fine. So all of them are both.
Sterling is a very, very, very big honorable mention. They know not City players. Sterling was a huge part of those sides.
Why are wingers so less? Seriously, why are
This
wingers so
is
less?
dominated that position. And even traditionally, say wingers like you talk about Robins like
Yeah.
Di Maria was peak as well. Maria was peak.
Let me see.
If you want to bring in Walcott, fine.
Oh.
Let's not have left wing Vinicius on this list. Any way you want to do it.
It's not any way you want to do it.
Vinicius
It's very better than yes or no.
Eh?
Way better than yes or no.
That's agreeable.
It's not arguable. It's not arguable.
Seasons.
It's not arguable. Big seasons.
So that brings us to 2024. Or Oliveira 12-13.
Just 2024.
Yes, Oliveira 12-13.
2024.
Oliveira 12-13. The season that he was robbed with Ronaldo.
Vinicius 2024.
That was the campaign. That was the campaign was
Champions League campaign.
That was the campaign.
When I went to big seasons. It's part of the big seasons, not the big seasons themselves. Wait. When I was doing anything, I'll tell you La Liga was he?
Of the last 5 years, who is the best CR player of the modern gen?
For the modern gen.
Who is the best CR player of the modern gen?
For now, Vini, yes.
Yes. Simple.
Let me see, 2024.
Yeah. 24 goals.
24
in 39 games.
In 39 games.
It's better than every season. Check. Check that every season.
That's about 33G.
Check that every season now.
Frankly, very.
We're not using GIF to do this thing, but I don't know why you're making the.
No, now, tell me, stop this thing. 12, 13. I'll be 13, 14.
It's better than that season. Check the CL campaign. Check the CL campaign.
That's not when his peak season.
1 goal, 2 assists in 12 games last
was
year.
not.
The CL campaign was so overrated. His best season was 11-12.
Wait till next one.
Look at it.
We were just watching us for a very long time.
Yes, man. Obviously,
Like, he didn't have dead seasons like
the initial last season was
just
like so bad, actually.
Yeah.
I was considering like writing history. Just
So,
well, we don't know Mount Rushmore.
wait,
It was what?
Hazard is better.
Don't mention Hazard. Ooh, actually, you mentioned the players now. Okay, so what are you locking? Hazard is locking.
Hazard, yes. Hazard. Ribery.
This one is locking for me, bro.
You mentioned someone.
Mane, Sterling, yes. Mane, Sterling, you show some players just now. Joko, good.
Di Maria.
Was he the right winger or left winger? Because we didn't mention him in the right wing. This is crazy, actually. That's crazy. We didn't mention him in the right wing.
Wait, what the right wingers again?
Bale, Salah.
Di Maria has a shout out. Di Maria has a shout out. What can final goal again? Come on, the moment. Suppose the final one of the match.
We'll put Di Maria on the left. We can't put Di Maria on the left. But my only issue with Di Maria is that he was never Batman. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. At least Bale was Batman from Tottenham. Di Maria actually never was the best player in his side. He wasn't.
Yeah, when he is this, the side is not as good enough.
He never happened. Only United like happened.
They robbing by profile.
Yes. Like the Sakas.
Yeah, robbing by profile.
Robbing by profile. The Foden is robbing by profile. Okay, Foden can't play the team actually, but like the Sakas are robbing by profiles, right? He is the ultimate robber.
Yeah.
But we are doing Mount Rushmore though. There's no way team arrives in Mount Rushmore.
Exactly.
Let's change that resume as Rushmore.
Yeah.
What are we kicking out? Because it's been blasphemous to say that Dimara were on Figo.
Yeah. So oh my goodness.
I know for the sheer achievements, Dimara should we're taking that down. Figo goes down. Dimara gets there.
No.
Dimara gets there. Figo's best work we could argue came in the 90s. Again, Figo's career is split. And you know, unlike, I don't think Figo's 2000 career was as magnificent to put some of them off with that career. You know, again, his career was split, and you could argue that he was better in the 90s. You know, you could argue he was better in the 90s than in the 2000s.
He made the move to Madrid during 1999 or 2000.
1999 2007.
Okay. Well, so we are taking.
Speaking of SS, before we forget Rivaldo.
Oh, true. Rivaldo 90s, you know.
2002 World Cup that he put together was in 2002.
2002. Okay, so let's finalize this. Let's see.
Hazard. Wow. Actually, remove Messi Ronaldo name from this place. It's just like reduce this to them. Yeah. There's a huge gap. Hazard. Ribery. Vinicius.
I don't like it, but it seems similar to Mbappe. After Vinicius and Wales.
I don't know why I think that's into Mbappe. I don't even what? Similar to who? Similar to
Mbappe. Hysteric.
And Mane. Mahrez
too.
for right wing. We didn't mention. We don't know what episode. We mentioned player.
I have to mention him.
We didn't mention Mahrez.
So
good dude as well. Very good dude. So
those three. Who is the last person?
Mane.
Yes, Mane.
Just got the killer.
Oh, Mane.
Now this is by any most start position.
So the strikers.
Hey! So as
very but
this is the most competitive position.
But they are still
After season,
but they are still.
I don't think there are as much non-negotiables as other position.
Yeah, that's true.
There was no non-negotiable in winger, only if it kind of was, but they're not as standard as.
Come on, like they are non-negotiables, right? That's non-negotiables.
They are not non-negotiable.
Why is that?
Because you can make arguments for a lot of guys. Like, this for me, this vision that you can make arguments for guys the most.
But I think I feel like that just
so let's start rolling out the for that one.
Just fight for one spot. For me, they just fight for one spot.
They just fight for one spot.
Oh, forwards, you didn't mention Rooney. Ooh, forwards, wait. Oh, forwards. Messi and Ronaldo.
Neymar.
Come on, where is this? I know I said this is lie. This is a lie. So Mbappe has
yes,
a better guy than Rooney, right?
yes.
When he was worse at this age as well.
When he was worse like 29.
So Rooney was one of the biggest sensation in history of football.
Yes, he was one of the best.
Exactly. So don't. So when you get to that 29, you don't always talk about that stuff.
No, now, but like longevity team, Mbappe beats him. Or similar longevity peak. Mbappe peak higher.
Wait.
Higher. He peaked higher.
Peak.
Who was the better teenage talent?
Oh, it's arguable.
It's arguable, yes, but I feel like Mbappe has the strongest argument as well.
No, it's like, don't go Mbappe did the World Cup. He did his own in Euros. So now I'm going to confidently swat Rooney.
No, Mbappe. I see what you mean that. Who is better than Mbappe? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man?
Wait, as a player, let me see. I'm thinking about like their careers now. If Mbappe retires today, does he have a black eye?
That's higher than what time?
Just because of ability.
He's an more iconic.
Wow, so
Rooney was so iconic, man.
That's what I'm saying. Rooney was the cover of FIFA for like 6 straight years.
Yeah, he was so.
Every match set that time, now Rooney, they see Rooney.
Mbappe was cover for like 2 years. For at least 1 year, I remember very well.
I don't know. I always feel like when you have such a career, like how many?
He had an incredible career.
Premier Leagues, man.
Well, you could argue that he was always rolling.
It's not like when Ronaldo didn't become the Batman.
But like they had to bring Batman in immediately. They had to bring VP. They had to bring VP.
Kind of like
and the 9-10 season was probably his best season, but then Job had a better season than him. And Chelsea won the league. 10-11 season was the one time that he guided into the league, but then Babatov was the golden boot winner. 11-12 season was the one time where like he was the guy. They lost the league, and then Ferguson had to go and buy VP. Talking about
can never say Rooney can be a Rooney, but he's not a Robin. Like we can put Rooney as the best player in the team.
You could argue that the time that
Rooney can be the best player of world class.
You could argue that the time that he was the best player in the team, but United is less successful times.
Can you trust him to be the best player of the world class team? Can you trust him to be the best player of the world class team?
He was the best player of that English team.
Stop, that was the English team. Stop it, sir. Top world class English team. Do you trust him to be the best player of the world class team? Yes. Well, Rooney or Mbappe, anyhow you want to put it.
Mbappe is better.
My bias thing to Rooney, but I feel like I'm not rethinking it. If Mbappe retires today,
yeah, he's one of the best players ever.
More iconic. He's one of the best players ever.
He is. Depend on
the pool. He's not top 10, so.
No, he's not. Whoever is top 10. He's top 30 confidently though.
Top 30. Yes, it's very good argument that he's top 30, but it's not confident.
It's very argument that he's the 5th best player of the 21st century.
I don't know, when you say thinking about now, I won't do it. But anyway.
Yes, no.
Anyway.
Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Ronaldinho, Mbappe. Titi. Titi was better, man. Dino was better than Titi.
So, Dino is better. I'm saying Mbappe, yeah, we should go and Dino is better, man. Because he's not blasphemous. He's not blasphemous. But that's just that's in a game. In a game, that's like a career now. If he retires now, who is more? Who will retire? Rooney or Mbappe or Henry? I don't think that's negotiable. The only problem is
that's arguable
for France.
That's arguable.
It's just for France.
Henry was just good before now.
Yeah, but he never rose to the occasion.
He never for France.
So like my own now, that's why I'm getting those strikers who are blessed strikers. Strikers.
Blessed strikers.
Now that's why I said I for me I think I have 3 people locked in.
No. So let's start reading names that will get mentioned. So wait, before we get to these guys, VP.
Our best team.
Those 3 years. Those 3 years I think is one of the best picks.
Iconic. Right. We had the team. This century had the era of the best era of centre forward.
Yes.
So
again, let's look at strikers that were once considered the best in the world. VP. Falcao.
Very short, but yes.
That pick was crazy. It was very short, but that pick was crazy.
Benzema. I mean, that match was not going to be a conflict but anyway.
You know what? It's crazy. If you already will do a poll, he's going to get out of first.
Yeah, I hate it. So man, these fans spam comment and go everything. So, Kane, right?
You know what's crazy? I forgot the word Kane. He's just not memorable, man. Genuinely, European that has no memory.
Ibrahimovic.
Aguero is the guy I was talking about.
Aguero!
He has a very solid case.
Because
he has a very solid. For me, he has one of the most solid cases.
Number one, most iconic moments.
In Prem. I was thinking of things recently, but at least Prem. At least
Prem is the first.
At least Prem.
Number one, in fact, it doesn't have to be in century. Number one moment of Premier League history. Locks, right? I don't know. I keep saying it
again. No best.
In my mind, Mount Rushmore, like icons of the centre forward.
Wait, before we start, let's bring the obvious elephant in my opinion. Because I'm not counting this thing.
Okay. Oh my goodness. This changes the game, but I don't think so. Because I don't know, he doesn't scream to the century.
He doesn't scream. His best football came in the 90s.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, in the 90s. He's a best football in the 90s.
I couldn't come back to happen in
2000. It was still,
like, for the first 3 years in Madrid was actually very good, scoring 30 goals or comes consistently. But, he was just noticed he was halved. Funny enough, peak. I don't know since first century is probably best ability-wise striker. But R9 doesn't exist.
Okay, so
should we agree that R9 doesn't exist?
Yeah. So now, Luis Suarez. I said right, striker.
We're blessed.
What I'm saying, this period,
we're blessed. Who is he locking? You see what I said?
Is
he locking?
Why can't he be a lock-in?
Is Suarez a lock-in?
Who is more iconic centre forward than Suarez since first century? I was saying Suarez Henry, Lewandowski. Then you have Ibrahimovic.
I don't know how to go about. There's so many names.
Zagis, Messi.
Wait. Which one in Ballon d'Or scenes? Who not count? The one does what doesn't count for me.
Shevchenko. There's so many I'm missing now. I'm trying to remember.
Drogba.
Now, iconic.
Drogba has a bigger case than most of these guys.
Yeah.
He has a bigger case than most of these guys. Again, Mount Rushmore is not the 4 best. They are synonymous, but it's not the 4 best. Who fits Mount Rushmore most? For what Mount Rushmore is, Henry is
there.
Actually,
Henry is there.
He's your favorite. Again, let's talk about your favorite player. Henry is your favorite player, favorite striker. But that is not Arnold. If we talk about peaks, goal scoring peaks, Lewandowski probably had the best goal scoring pick of this. There is not Messi on pick. There is not also somebody else that I don't think he. Those Haaland, those Haaland making those he Mount Rushmore.
Of course not the goal.
Which is crazy because he won't talk about the big three of their gen. We've mentioned that two of them made round. So
I can bet all my
Mbappe and Vinicius made
that will enter 2100 and then Haaland will be locking in
2100. We dead.
I'm saying I can bet that just like we were in 20, you can mention nutrition of the 20th century. Because it is already over. I'm saying when the century is over.
Far. We talked about Lamine next 5 years. Talk about
You don't know what I'm saying.
Haaland is
A lot of people that are locking now will not be lockings anymore in 50 years because someone will come and better than them. I'm saying I can bet my life saving that 2100 will reach.
He's low. He's a case for yourself.
No.
Wait, how many of these strikers pick better than him?
It's 2023, right?
Yes, how many of these strikers pick better than him? What are we saying here?
My only issue is, at the end of the day, for you to be an icon, right, you need to have a moment. But anyway, I feel like Suarez, after Henry, no what happened. Suarez now was.
I feel like the ending for Suarez was so bad in my opinion.
How?
Oh,
You are one of the very people that care about the end of Suarez. And besides, he still went to Atletico Madrid and
I've forgotten about somebody.
so like, it just
so. Oh, fuck! I love the bad boys, man. But let's look at the upper echelon. Henry, Lewandowski, Suarez. That fourth spot is very debatable. Lewandowski gets in that you don't talk about him, but goal scoring picks.
And then longevity.
Longevity is the most among all of them.
He's like,
he led Dortmund to 2 league titles, man. Talk about moments. He scored 4 against Real Madrid in Champions League semi-final. A Real Madrid team that had that stacked team. He scored 4 against them.
So like,
I've seen that in Napa. 4 against that Madrid team. That was coming off 2 back-to-back Bundesliga titles.
yeah.
When we're talking about SS, it's better than look at those guys. That was second that was in that year 2000. Yeah, a lot of podium finishes on Raul. That time I did early, talk about the Galactic Warrior came. Raul was still leader of that team. Even when all those guys came, he was still the leader of that team. The issue that he couldn't lead the line obviously because he's not a striker right than SS. So he always needed the Morentes to lead the line, the R9s to lead the line. So, but Villa, Forlan, Crespo, Drogba was peak, man. Anelka.
Me too.
Ooh, bro, a lot of bad boys. But that fourth spot, I'm tempted.
Benzema.
We've not spoken about Benzema. Talk about Ronaldo, talk about that season, iconic season. The more I think about it, the more Haaland has a shot.
Numbers wise, very close to
best striker of the 21st century. Where was it wrong? No, like I'm just saying, best striker of the 21st century.
After those 3, right?
He's better than every other person.
Some people are not going to like what we are saying here. He came.
I said the goal. Kane is just no memorable. Like I've not mentioned him at all. Kane as well. He's better than Kane, by the way. But yeah, Kane as well. Big shouts as well. Just issue with Kane is just again memorability. Like he's the very opposite of the Mount Rushmore. Among all these guys, probably least memorable. Cavani.
Wait, Cavani. Okay, what does it?
Cavani.
No, I want to say another person.
Falcao.
Let's mention them. No, not Falcao.
Ibrahimovic.
Falcao too, yeah. Mention Ibrahimovic.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang when he was Aubameyang.
Like those tiers, Dutchman, those tiers at
Higuain.
Those tiers at Madrid, pre-Benzema, pre-Cristiano, Hondela.
Ooh.
Bro, Europe start, man. Guy, we're a lot, we're so. About we were talking about these players that span like 25 years, because like, I'm talking from 2000s and Henri, Shevchenko, that era, right? They were entering the pre-Messi Ronaldo era, the Ibrahimovic, that also entered the Messi Ronaldo era, that had all these guys, right? The Cavani's, the Agueros, all these guys playing in the 21st century, man. All these guys playing in the 21st century. People in Zaghi, in Crespo,
Aguero. Oof.
Again, call our iconic moments. Talk about, but we can't really listen to
Aguero is just the problem. His problem is champion. Okay.
European.
But yeah, you know what? Let's attack them one by one.
Ooh, Hazard though. Hazard made this high. He has no Champions League, no penalty kill. 0. That's sad.
So let's attack them one by one.
Lucky and everybody said taking this thing. You might have to kill about it. It's better than all these guys. It's better than everybody here, but it's post 2009 though. Only the better.
So sad.
Only the better than post 2009.
Okay, so let's attack them one by one, right? Ibrahimovic.
No. He's
very iconic though.
In Europe enough for me. He doesn't do it in Europe enough for me.
Okay, fine.
Like he has one Champions League wins with
Benzema.
We'll get there. Let's save that for later. But we're only talking about the upper. Aguero, since in Europe. But that Man City is in his peak as well.
Okay, so wait, let's set out Benzema now, right? As a really nominee. Let's also be Benzema. Then let's set out now Drogba. Should set him out.
Yeah, but I'll propose later.
Okay, Aguero.
Adam.
Okay. Cavani.
Adam. Great dude.
Inzaghi.
Good dude. Adam.
Shevchenko.
Adam.
Van Persie.
Ooh, that peak was so high though. That 2-year peak was so high. There's too many injuries. It doesn't go.
Okay. Van Nistelrooy.
Adam.
I was mentioning someone just now. Milito.
That peak was so high as well, but longevity is the issue.
Okay. Falcao.
He was the best striker in the world for like 2 years. ACL team, Monaco killed it. Take him away.
There's somebody I'm missing.
There's other guys I'm missing. Aubameyang, don't add in.
Aubameyang.
Firmino, good dude. Didn't score enough goals for me. Kane.
What's him again?
Again, for that reason, don't add it. Like, he is just scored, probably scored more than 90 of these guys, but there's just nothing memorable about Kane, that's the issue.
Kane,
like, there's nothing, like, I can't think, like, we forgot, he's better than most of these guys, though. But, like, for Mount Rushmore, there's nothing memorable about him. No iconic moment in this guy. No. Maybe that goal against Atlanta, like, 2 weeks ago. Probably like the 8th goal in the 9-1 trashing of Atlanta. But yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm not mentioning how for some reason, because he has a case. Genuinely, like, he does.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
He does, like, How many of these guys are better? I'm telling you, how many of these guys are better than him?
Put Haaland there. I think we should close it.
Yeah, let's close it. Let's close it. So let's
Now-
play one by one.
Okay.
Really,
Start with
says
Shevchenko.
he was washed by 2005. That's 5 years. But in 2004, he was deemed the best player in the world. Flopped at Chelsea very bad.
Does he have higher kills than Benzema?
He was known as a bad boy for longer than Benzema. Benzema, we know, the last like 3 years. He was always a good dude, but please be real. If he retired in 2021, he won't be a competition of this list.
But who's Ballon d'Or season?
Benzema won with the best Ballon d'Or seasons ever. Benzema might end up making this team now.
Ever.
One of the best non-Messi Ronaldo Ballon d'Or seasons ever.
Okay, so
Torres. Very good
Maybe
dude.
not enough.
Very good dude.
So
Magic, Dzeko, bro.
okay, they both have Ballon d'Ors. Benzema Ballon d'Or stack, so
Higher.
I think Benzema will stand the test of time more than Shevchenko.
Yeah, far.
So we already have one person above him, so Shevchenko does not work. Ibrahimovic.
Take him away.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Aguero.
I'm sorry. Well, ruthless. We have to finish this video.
Okay. Aguero out. So Drogba.
He has the iconic thing going for him. Very. Who do you shoot Eto?
Eto.
Okay,
sorry.
Eto might be the fourth guy.
Okay. Eto.
I thought of Drogba and Eto just crossed my mind.
Okay.
He's 99% for
No,
this
but
guy.
Eto is more iconic than Drogba, so that takes Drogba out already. Are we forgetting someone?
Okay, Van Nistelrooy get him out. He does not as iconic as these guys.
Okay.
Good goal scorer. Very good goal scorer.
Inzaghi.
No, take him out.
Okay. That leaves Haaland, Benzema, Eto.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, he has to go.
He has to go at his point.
Yeah, those guys, remember, these are longevity merchants we are talking about. Is that generation. So whatever Haaland has done, they've done it twice. Right? So now we have Benzema and Eto.
Hey! Wow. Benzema or Eto, who do you think? Don't go to number. Let's go to this numbers thing. Why you go to numbers?
No.
What do you know Mount Rushmore here? Who?
Benzema stands the test of time more than Eto. I'm sorry, someone doesn't want Eto. I want to say Eto, but like,
What makes you stand more of time better than Eto?
It's just
What makes him?
It's only Ballon d'Or.
Only.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or.
He was a very good player as well. Like, link up dribbling. Far better link up striker than King. Far. I feel like Eto was more complete number 9.
More complete number 9.
Yes. Dribbling, check. Self-creation, check. Chance magnet, check. Goal scoring, check. Big games, check.
Then achievements too.
Approved. The truth. African best 4 times, back-to-back treble. He scored in Champions League final in 2006. He scored in Champions League final in 2009. He won the penalty in the Champions League final. He won the red card in the Champions League final in 2006. That 2006 campaign was sick. I think it was like third or so.
Eto is that X factor.
Like, he was that guy.
I feel like a lot of Benzema's career job for iconic is just BBC. So his name sticks to your mouth more.
He was beaten on that track.
No, I'm saying like he's like a lot of his memorability.
No, it's because of that last.
You know, I don't get to my point. Mm-hmm. That's the main thing. Yes, that's the main thing. But a lot of
please, if you think of Ronaldo, who do you think of?
You don't understand what I'm saying.
Well, I don't make you disappoint. But if you think of Ronaldo, who do you think of?
Ronaldo.
Who is running mates? Eto, that's the one play. You think of Ronaldo, you think of Eto. You don't watch Ronaldo games without seeing out of Eto there.
I'm not. You see, you don't listen to all I'm saying. I'm just telling you a fact that I feel like I'm observed from Benzema, right? Benzema sticks to the tongue. Benzema sticks to the tongue. Benzema sticks to the tongue also because he was part of BBC.
No, Jenny, you know what you think of BBC when I think of Benzema?
I'm very sure I'm not so exactly.
But no!
It is a subconscious that you play. You might not acknowledge that it is true. Right? Once someone is part of such a great team, the name of the person rolls your tongue a lot better. So that carries it a lot, but the majority thing, of course, is still what you achieved after Ronaldo.
No. I feel like Eto is the fourth guy in this Mount Rushmore. I hear the Benzema case, but I feel like Eto is the fourth guy.
So do we go Eto?
But then the one genuinely, like, I'm torn between two of them. I'm very torn between two of them. You know what? Benzema probably is better than. But are we going back? It is better for all of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, that's what Mount Rushmore is, right? If you look at that position, what comes to your mind?
A lot of people put Arna in this thing, and I don't like it. He's not. I'm sorry. Mount Rushmore ever is probably the first name on the list, but 21st century, no. There's a lot of guys that had a lot more in the first century. So there is a good dude as well.
So, go with. Would you rather not have?
I prefer to do. That's preference. That's preference. That's preference.
Who do you see that people will remember more?
Who do I rank higher all time? Okay, again, this is not even best, but let me just would you rank higher all time? The thing about the Benzema Ballon d'Or is that it's not one of those Ballon d'Ors that people can put aside. The year he had to win the Ballon d'Or, that year will win the Ballon d'Or in probably any year ever, or 99% of years.
But that year we down together. So I'm not saying 99%, because even just the year before, or 2 years before. Okay,
the year before was the Lewandowski year.
2 years before was the best Lewandowski year.
The lockdown year.
Good. So we're also here at Benzema.
What is the funny thing? Lewandowski scored almost 10 more goals than Benzema last season.
Exactly. So Lewandowski,
I think Benzema crossed him in Champions League goals last season on that semi-final.
So which means Lewandowski had a better season, right? But he's still doing the Ballon d'Or. Like, so don't say.
No. We're talking about year in context, right? The big goals, the moments, bro.
And Henry's best year. And Benzema's best year, which is better?
What are we talking about? What is a lock-in?
No, I'm thinking about like you made the clean better than the game of Ballon. I'm like, calm down, man.
I've seen legit arguments of Henry versus Eto. I feel like that's a legit argument.
Yes, Henry versus Eto is a legit argument, yes.
So why shouldn't Eto be on this list?
Because I'm talking about iconic.
But you know what? Eto. Yeah. So our strikers iconic. Sorry. Strikers in Mount Rushmore is Henry, Suarez, Lewandowski, Eto. What a video, man.
Yeah, so overall Rushmore, Messi, Ronaldo, Zidane, Ronaldo.